on the East Coast.
On your marks.
And they're underway. And it kind of does look like a road race there. As wearing hip number 1 from the Hartbeat Track Club, John Busque. And number 13 from Walsh, that is Stephen Capes. The early leaders, again, very early. The 34.53 by Claire Schoen of Misericordia is now number 2 in the country in Division 3. A fantastic effort by that young lady, a sophomore from Misericordia. She is getting only 2 seconds off the Division 3 national lead. As the field is safely through. And in addition to Busque and Capes from the Hartbeat Track Club and Walsh from Cornell, that is number 12 Samuel Chauvin. And in 4th place as they come back into the light, wearing number 3 from RPI, that's Grant O'Connor. Get a nice shot of the field as they go down this main straightaway, 2 laps in 2:24, so 72 seconds per lap thus far. And this pack is really starting to stretch out about 40 meters, maybe 50 from front to back. Again, if you have 51 athletes, give everybody a meter, so that will put you on half of a straightaway. John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club. Two laps remaining for this men's 10,000 meter field. And looks like we have our final guest of the evening. Turned in a massive PR in the women's 10,000 meters, and I hope I was pronouncing your last name correctly, Claire Schoen?
Shane.
Shane, I'm sorry, from Misericordia. You are now number 2 in the country in Division 3. I didn't know if you were aware of that.
Yeah, I heard that right after I finished, so that's pretty cool.
So going from 38:01
Yeah.
as your PR to 34:53:15, how did that happen to you?
It was a lot of I guess lifestyle changes, just like watching what you eat, getting all your miles in, increasing the mileage, of course, was really big, and just taking the workouts, weight training more seriously. I kind of, after sophomore year, knew I really wanted to push and do well in this, so I kind of made the conscious effort to change everything that I could to give myself the best shot.
But how about mentally just preparing yourself, knowing you made all these changes, but the next time out when I run a 10K, it's going to come down, my PR?
Yeah, we kind of prepared for it. We had a tempo a couple weeks ago, and the time would have converted to still a PR that when I went through, so I kind of knew that I was going to have a big PR. I didn't really expect this big of one, but I'm certainly happy that it happened.
Now, you had pacing help through 6,000 meters. You were a little bit off the leader and Aaron McLaughlin when the leader pulled off. Again, what was your mindset? You still knew you had 4K to run, and you were gapped a little bit.
Yeah, when I didn't really know we were going to have a pacer until the beginning, so that was never my game plan, but I was really happy when I heard that we did and that she said she was going to do 84s the whole time. That would have been 35 pace, so I knew I wanted to stay with her, and then we kind of went through the mile a little faster than I wanted to be at, than I was comfortable with, so that's when I kind of fell off a little bit to just regroup and redirect what I wanted to do, because I knew I could hold on longer than I could hold on longer in the end and have a little bit of a kick at the end, so I wanted to keep them in sight, but not blow myself up at the end of the race.
Yeah, it was 5:30, 11 minutes for the first 2 miles. So again, like you said, a little bit under that 35-minute pace.
Yeah, so I just wanted to keep them in sight during that.
So now you already ran a 10K earlier this year, correct?
No, not since May ECACs.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So now what's up next? You're probably going to hopefully end up in the top 16 or 18 for nationals. Do you run it again, or it just depends?
I'll definitely run it at conferences to help my team out and score some points. Hopefully I won't have to run it again, but if that's the case, I'm more than willing to go and do it if that means I can get to the national meet, but hopefully it can stay.
Claire Shane.
Yes.
From Misericordia, 34:53:15. I know you probably have some cool down to do still, but a fantastic run, a PR by over 3 minutes. Fantastic job. Another PR night here at the Bison Outdoor Classic. Claire, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
All right, Claire Shane from Misericordia finished second in the women's 10,000, and we have the men's on the track. They are 7:30 into this race. Your leader, number 3, that is Grant O'Connor from RPI, and Stephen Capes from Walsh, number 2. As again, we have some single file running. The pack is sort of broke up, and as we run through these laps here in the men's 10,000. So a lead group of 6.
Out front, 6-man lead pack.
Has 18 laps remaining in this
18
race.
laps to go and they hit the line.
The facility record 29:02:09, 2014 by Jim Spisak from Duquesne. Bill Reifsnyder, the Bucknell record holder back in 1982, 28:50.54. The IC4A qualifier, a 31:30. So those are the numbers that these athletes possibly have in mind as they were towing the line here for 25 laps of the men's 10,000.
John Busque of Hartbeat Track Club now doing the pacemaking here in the men's 10,000.
There is your lead group of 6. John Busque from the Hartbeat Track Club, followed by Grant O'Connor and Stephen Capes. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 is Otto Kingstedt from the Rochester Institute of Technology. And wearing number 8, Alex Nordstrom from Central Connecticut. Those are your top 5. We have a new leader. That is Grant O'Connor from RPI. That lead group of 5 separated just by a stride apiece. Just a little shuffling of the order as Cage slips back to 4th.
John Busque, Hartbeat Track Club. Grant O'Connor, RPI.
So Grant O'Connor, your leader from RPI.
Connecticut. Stephen Capes of Walsh, current lead pack up front in the men's 10,000 invitational section.
And that is Bryce England from St. Francis. He is now in 5th place and moves up into 4th as Capes slides back into 5th. So O'Connor, Busque, and from Central Connecticut, Alex Nordstrom. And then Bryce England from St. Francis. We are closing in on the midpoint of this race. When this lead group of 5 hits the start-finish line, there'll be 13 laps to go. And Alex Nordstrom from Central Connecticut leads this group of 5. 4,800 meters in the books when they hit the back straightaway. The end of the back straightaway, that will be 5K. And we'll take a look at just how far off the facility record they are. Just a little bit of a deficit, as you should be in the 1440s. And yes, 1448, so they'll be in the 29s if they can hold this pace to the end. 5 laps to go. Another reshuffling of the order. Those first 5. Now John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club back in front, with Grant O'Connor in second. And from Central Connecticut, Alex Nordstrom in third, with Bryce England from St. Francis, number 4, and Steve Capes from Walsh in 5th. And we get some lap runners getting in the middle of things now, as that will be happening very shortly, as this freight train of 5 with 11 to go, 5,600 meters down, 4,400 to go, and we have a large group of about a dozen in pursuit of that lead group of 5. Our leaders coming out of the darkness and into the stadium lights here at Christy Mathewson Memorial Stadium.
Still 5 runners in
Grant O'Connor, your leader from RPI.
Grant O'Connor,
John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club, and now in third is Bryce England from St. Francis. And it looks like they're about to drop Stephen Capes from Walsh from that lead group. Now that lead group is down to 3. And now it looks like down to 2 as Grant O'Connor has broken up the group of 5 in 1 lap from RPI, Grant O'Connor.
RPI and Hartbeat Track Club respectively running 1 and 2, and they split that front pack with 9 laps to go at the front.
It is 3,600 meters left in this race. It is Grant O'Connor in front. O'Connor is a junior from RPI. He has run 29:51:15, so he's going to break that this evening. And he continues to push the pace. And now John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club. Leading with 8 laps to go, 8 laps remaining, 8 laps, 3,200 meters. So 68 in the books as those two, John Busque and Grant O'Connor. Again, O'Connor has run 29:51 in the 10K, 14:32 in the 5,000 meters. That 10K time was a year ago at the Penn Relays. He ran 29:55.90 for third place in the NCAA Division III National Championships 1 year ago.
Busque and O'Connor at the front.
And Busque and O'Connor 1-2 as they continue to lap the field. 7 to go, 7 laps to go. Bryce England, St. Francis number 3. As John Busque and Grant O'Connor attacking this field. There are our leaders coming down the main straightaway. Grant O'Connor from RPI. 6 laps, 2,400 to go. 6 to go for our leaders. They are in the final quarter of this 10,000 meter race. The next time by, it will be 8,000 meters gone, 2,000 to go, 5 laps. They're just plowing through this field, lapping runners left and right. 23:50, 23:35, 5 laps to go, 2,000 meters left. As Grant O'Connor from RPI. Going to check out that national lead in Division III. And O'Connor sort of wagging his finger at somebody as he ran by on the rail. A couple of those encouraging him in red, so I assume part of the RPI contingent here tonight at Bucknell.
O'Connor and Busque still shoulder to shoulder.
The national lead right now in the top 12 dominated by North Central of Illinois. They have one of the 2 sub-30-minute 10K runners thus far in Division III. 4 laps to go, 1 mile left. 29:52 by Ruvil Patel of North Central. Jeff Gibson from Mary Washington also sub-30 at 29:58. And then 4 others from North Central have run between 30:02 and 30:05. And then throw into the mix a 30:36 for the number 12 runner thus far in Division III. Quite impressive indeed. for the dominant program from the Midwest, North Central of Illinois. So John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club has assumed the lead as we're about 1,300 meters from the finish of this men's 10K. And we're just at 11:30 p.m. A great day of track and field here from Bucknell University. Under 26 minutes with 3 laps to go. 1,200. And Grant O'Connor from John Busque to decide this men's 10,000 invite. And it's Busque a stride ahead of O'Connor. They wear numbers 1 and 3, John Busque and Grant O'Connor. They have 2 laps to go in this men's 10,000. 800 meters. O'Connor was 4th in the Division III National Cross Country Championships. And that after finishing 3rd in the 10,000 meter track final a year ago. So looking to go sub 30. There's just a lap and a half left. 600 meters, and they are sub 28. So that goal of going sub 30, maybe taking down his PR of 29:51, Grant O'Connor is going to accomplish that here this evening. .450 meters left, the final race of the opening day of the Bison Outdoor Classic. John Busque and Grant O'Connor, 28:16 at the bell. It will be a new national lead for Division III for Grant O'Connor, but will he be able to pick up the victory over John Busque from Hartbeat Track Club? Both runners digging down the back straightaway. Busque in front by a stride. Moving through lapped runners. We have a group ahead of them, a group of 5. We'll see how that plays out, and there goes O'Connor. He's going to get the national lead and a big PR, and hopefully the victory, and yes, he will. Grant O'Connor motoring through the field from RPI. Grant O'Connor, one of the top runners in Division III. A new PR raises the number 1 finger, 29:19. A great run by Grant O'Connor from RPI. 29:19.53 for our winner, so that is a major improvement on the Division III national charts. As the rest of the 10K field comes to the line. as this 10,000 meter field wraps up their race tonight. Tomorrow we'll be kicking things off at 9:45 with one last unseated section of the men's 10K. It's just been a great day of track and field here live from Bucknell University, day one of the Bison Outdoor Classic. And you see the results from Grant O'Connor's Division III national leader, 29:19:53. The new national leader by over 30 seconds as he puts a exclamation point on this national lead here tonight at the Bison Outdoor Classic. Tomorrow, day two, will kick off with another 10,000 run, the unseated section at 9:45 a.m. So we will return live with track and field here from Lewisburg, Pennsylvania at 9:40 a.m. as you see the chapel painting a great picture here of Christy Mathewson Stadium and beyond on the campus of Bucknell University. The Bison Outdoor Classic, day two tomorrow. Again, my thanks to our production team here for giving us some great shots of the action today. This was distance carnival night, everything from 1,500 meters through 10,000. And tomorrow, day two, get a little shorter and faster and hopefully not too wet. For FloTrack, this is Phil Grove signing